Home Affairs Department has detained model Chidinma's mother in Cape Town. Adeshina entered the Miss South Africa pageant but later withdrew. She also won Miss Universe Nigeria last year. Investigators from the Department of Home Affairs, assisted by the South African police, detained her mother, Annabella Rungo, at a property in Cape Town. According to the statement, the department withdrew Rungo's South African documentation in September last year after finding that it had been fraudulently obtained, rendering her ineligible to continue residing in the country. The department says it appears that Rungo has defied her undesirable status through her Mozambican passport. During the operation, investigators from the Counter-Corruption and Immigration Services also found Adeshina's underage child residing with Rungo. Rungo will be handed over to the South African Police Service as she is also the subject of an ongoing investigation by the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is justchizy. So guys, you all know I made a video a few days ago when Chidinma was in Cape Town, right? It was as if I knew that something like this was going to happen. When I made that video, I said, and in fact I advised Chidinma, if you all can go back to that video, or if you can still remember what I said in that video, I said it countless times that Chidinma, I do not know who has been advising you. I don't know who is advising you to do all this, but if only you have a good advisor, you should have made peace with South Africans. Yes, I said it. I told her to go and make peace with South Africans. If I thought she knew nothing about the ID, let her come out and tell the world. Let her tell South Africans that, please, I knew nothing about the ID or whatever. I never stole anybody's ID, and I'm not even aware that my mom stole an ID, right? Then let the mother go with some other people to the Home Affairs to clear herself. Let her go there and clear herself. And when she's done, trust me, the Home Affairs will come out to address the issue. They will address the nations, telling everyone that the issue has been rectified, right? So when I made that video, few people came to the comment section and they were fighting themselves, not me. Someone even said, why should you ask Chidinma to go and apologize to South Africans? Do you think Chidinma doesn't have legal advisors? Do you think she came there as Chidinma? Don't you think she's there as Nigerian? You should know that she didn't travel to South Africa alone. She's there with her security. This one, that one, blah, 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 blah. This other one even called me names, but that one, I pulled the comment down. Now, when you look at most of those people that have been drumming for Chidinma, you realize that none of them have brain. Like, majority of them are brainless. They don't have common sense. Like, they call it common sense, but yet it's too expensive for them to acquire. How can you offend someone? Or is it because it's South African? Is it because this one now is South Africa? Assuming this thing happened in Nigeria, trust me, no Nigerian would be saying the same thing that they are saying. Why are we always biased? Why do we, especially when we are not in good terms with someone, no matter what happens, like, you find it so difficult to speak the truth simply because we feel we are not in good terms with this person. Now, let me tell you, Chidinma messed up. Her mother messed up. And when you see that what your mother's mistake is affecting you, is gradually affecting you, why don't you come out? Why don't you think of how to solve issues? Why don't you even decide to at least say, ma'am, whether you did this or you did not do it, I really need to fix this whole thing. Don't worry, maybe if you come out, they will arrest you. Let me beg them. Let me beg. I will beg them. Let me beg. But she did not. She wasn't even remorseful of what the mother did. The father was not remorseful of what the ex-wife did. Okay, let's just leave the father aside. Okay, let's leave the father aside. Chidinma wasn't even remorseful, even seeing that the mistake of her mom was about damaging her career. But yet, Chidinma tightened her heart. She vowed never to apologize on behalf of her mother. See, let me tell you, nobody is wicked, but it depends on how you treat someone. Let me tell you, if you treat me bad and you are not remorseful of what you did, honestly speaking, you will see the other side of me. You will see the other side of me, and that is how it is. South Africans actually expected Chidinma to at least apologize. Now that you know what your mother did, let's just assume that you didn't know. Probably it happened when you were a baby, right? You didn't know, or maybe it happened when your mother was single. right? Let's just assume. But now that you know what your mother did, and why did you not come out to address the nation? Why did you not come out to address the people of South Africa? Why didn't you apologize to them on behalf of your mom? Why did you not apologize to them? You ignored them, including your mom. Your Nigerian sister, I was saying it. I was saying it. Hi, I was saying it. I called you Nne, my sister. This is very, very wrong. Your mom has heard the entire nation. And what you're expected to do as someone who is representing a nation, forget, Nigeria just gave Chidinma that chance simply because I guess Nigeria wanted to save the name Nigeria or something, on a very good day. Chidinma doesn't deserve to be Miss Universe Nigeria because some other girls has been there before Chidinma. Some other ladies that are qualified to be Miss Nigeria, they have been there. But all of a sudden, just few days to the grand finale, Chidinma womb came into Nigeria and they just gave it to her. Like they gave it to her. They just gave it to her. And fine, Nigerians voted for her because we felt it's necessary for us to save our name, right? But then, Chidinma, your mom messed up and you failed to clean up the mess. You failed to clean up your mom's mess. Your mom did something wrong in South Africa. And that, if not, South Africans would have voted for you. Trust me. If not, South Africans would have voted for you when you came out for Miss Universe South Africa. They would have voted for you. But your mom messed up big time. But you left the mess and came to Nigeria. Nigeria grabbed you as our daughter, as our sister. We gave you that chance for you to become Miss Nigeria. But if you are wise enough, you should have gone back to clean up the mess your mother messed up, but you refused. And majority of us were advising you to please go and fix your mom's mess. Go and fix your mom's mess. You refused to address South Africans. Instead, you were even indirectly shading them. You knew what you did, what your mom did. You know that South Africans are looking for your mom. You know, you said on the television that you have no interest to come back to South Africa, that you don't even dream of coming back to South Africa. That what are you coming to South Africa to do? But what happened? Just a few days ago, you traveled back to South Africa. Nobody knew how you got into the country. And you were so bold. You were bold enough to hang out with friends in public, knowing fully well what you did, knowing fully well that the people are angry with you, people are upset with you. Like Chidinma, you like, I don't know, you are so brave. Trust me, you are so brave and bold. If I happen to be in your shoe, trust me, I won't even come out. And knowing fully well that South Africa is one of the countries that I'm so afraid of. Like, I'm so sorry to say this, is one of the African countries that I'm always so afraid of, right? I won't even come out in public if I happen to be in your shoe because I'll be like, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Like anything can happen. And trust me, no South Africa will be on your side if anything happens because you were actually seen hanging out in public. I don't know. Is it not the same South Africans that we've been hearing about? Is it not the same South Africans? You didn't even, like, nothing even came to your mind. Like, what if someone attacked me? What if anything, like, what if anything happens? Who will speak for me? You know they are looking for you. You know they're looking for your mom. You know they're looking for your dad. Up to this very moment, nobody has ever seen that he or she see your mom at an event or something, which means your mother is in a hiding place. But after all the insult that you threw, after all the disrespect, the insult that you threw on the faces of South Africans, you still have that guts to enter South Africa and you didn't even come back to South Africa, maybe like go straight to your house and do your thing and leave the country. You were seen in an open place. So which means to you, be like, nothing will happen. It's a very big disrespect. You are the one that implicated your mom this second time, because you were the one that said you are not going back to South Africa. You don't have anything doing in South Africa. That, of course, you don't even dream of going back to South Africa. That was what you said. We all heard you say that. Now, after everything, what happened? You still went there. And remember that South Africans has moved on. They have moved on. It's okay. Shebi, you are not in Nigeria. You're no longer in South Africa. So what's the need of talking about it again? South Africans stopped talking about it. Now, after everything, instead of you to send for your child, you flew from Nigeria to South Africa just to see what will happen. Like I said, I don't know who is advising you. I don't really know who your advisor is, because whosoever that is advising you should, I don't know, that person is not wise enough. He's not wise at all. He's not smart. Even president of a country do apologize. Yes, a whole president do apologize to the citizens. But you, Chidinma, you find it so difficult to apologize. You and your mom, you find it so difficult to apologize to the people that you offended. So that means you can't even be a good leader. I just pray that this ID staff won't tarnish your reputation further, because you were expected to address this issue. You were expected to come out and explain what really happened, what you know about this ID issue, but you declined. Even when you were invited, even when your parents, your family were invited, you guys ignored the invitation. You did not honor the invitation, right? And you were expected to at least come out to apologize to the people of South Africa, apologize to them. Are they not human beings anymore? Apologize to them. Tell them how sorry you are. Tell them that you are sincerely sorry about the whole stuff, that this whole stuff happened when you were a baby, or you are not even aware of it. At least talk to the people than to be ignoring them. You ignored them. You ignore them. I just pray that this whole thing won't tarnish your reputation, because Nigeria has done their best for you. Yes, because this is actually my very first time seeing a beauty queen without any endorsement. Yes, I have never seen any Nigerian beauty queen without any endorsement. So right now, as water don't pass Gary, I wish you well, my sister. I wish you well. I only feel for the little innocent child. I don't really know who can take care of her like your mom now that she's in police custody, right? And my little advice is this: whosoever that advised you to ignore South Africans, whosoever that advised you and your family members to ignore South Africans, and you, Chidinma, should also come back to South Africa to visit your family. Whosoever that gave you such advice, please next time do not hire that person. Because I remembered vividly in my previous video, I said to you to go and make peace with South Africans. Make peace with South Africans. Forget these people that have been drumming for you to ignore South Africans. I told you to make peace with South Africans, so that whenever you are visiting South Africa, you will just come with a clean heart, knowing fully well that nobody will attack you, nobody is against you anymore, right? When they see you, you will go and hug them, because they are your people. You hug them and they hug you, right? So that you don't have to be afraid of police or citizens attacking you. I said all that in my previous video. Yes, I said it in my previous video. But those that felt that they know too well, those that felt that, oh, nothing will happen, who are South Africans, blah, 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 please, all of you will have to come out and travel to South Africa right now and go and speak for the mother. You have to go and defend Chidinma's mother right now.